Hello everybody, my name is Krump and welcome to my channel KrumpPlays. For today's video, I will rank 15 of the most popular games on Roblox. One of the games will be my favorite, so only one game will be a perfect 10 out of 10. If it's a 9 or 9.5, I really like it, except it's just not my favorite game. If it's an 8 or 8.5, the game is fun but has some things I don't really like about it. If it's a 6 to 7.5, I think the game is decent, and if it's below 6, I don't like the game. Before we start, I know we all have different opinions, so make sure to comment down below your ratings of Roblox's most popular games. And with that out of the way, let's get started. So the first game on our list is going to be Adopt Me. So Adopt Me is a very popular game on Roblox where you can adopt your own pet and give it XP to level it up and raise it. You can get your pet XP by doing tasks like feeding them, making sure they sleep, and tons of other stuff. For me, Adopt Me can get boring after a while, and I think it's a pay-to-win game. So I would rate it a 5 out of 10. Yeah, I don't really like Adopt Me. So the next game on our list is going to be Welcome to Bloxburg. So Welcome to Bloxburg is a roleplay game where you can live in a cool house, get cool jobs, and even increase your mood. Like watching TV will increase your fun mood. This game will be awesome for you if you like roleplays. Since I'm not a huge fan of roleplay games, I think this game can get boring after a while. It's still kind of fun, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10, which is decent, not bad. So the next game on our list is going to be Bedwars. Bedwars is a fun fighting game. Before you start a round, choose your character. There are many characters with many different abilities. When you're in a round, you collect iron from the generator in your base. Iron is the starter currency. There are other generators around the map that drop different currencies. In the shop, you can buy better weapons, armor, mining tools, or blocks. It's called Bedwars because at the front of your base you have a bed. Well, you have a bed, you have infinite lives, so if you die, you respawn at your base. When your bed gets destroyed, you will no longer respawn at your base if you die. So if you die, you will lose. I think Bedwars is a really fun game and it's one of my favorites. But since it's not my favorite game, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. So the next game is going to be Pet Simulator X. So Pet Simulator X is a popular collector simulator where you have a bunch of pets. You can use them to destroy coins, collect those coins, and use them to buy better pets or other items that will get you better. The thing I don't like about this game is that I think it's pay to win. You need to spend Robux to get good. And since I'm not a pay to win player, I don't really like that. It's still a pretty fun game, but since it's pay to win, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. So up next is Murder Mystery 2. So Murder Mystery 2 is a game where you could be a murderer who kills the other players, the sheriff who kills the murderer, or you could be an innocent who tries to survive without getting killed. There are many maps, knife skins, gun skins, and more stuff in this game. The only suggestion I have is that I think there should be more roles, so the player won't always be innocent for so many rounds. Since I think being innocent is boring, and I'm always innocent, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's still a fun game, but I think it could be better. So the next game on our list is going to be Build a Boat for Treasure. So Build a Boat is a fun game where you go to your land, get the materials you have in your inventory, and make a boat. When you're done making the boat, click launch and you will get teleported to the sea. There are different levels and you try and stay in your boat as long as you can. When you lose, you get coins. You get more coins for reaching more levels. There are also crates in the game that will give you more materials. This game is really fun and I'll give it a 9 out of 10. So another popular Roblox game is Piggy. So Piggy is a popular horror game where you are trapped in a place and you have to find keys around the map to help you escape. But it's not that easy, because there's a dangerous monster trying to kill you. There are many chapters in the game. Also, there's a cutscene before and after every single chapter. Can you uncover the mystery of Piggy and save the world? I think the cutscenes and gameplay are pretty cool, and it's also fun being the monster yourself, which you can do. There are lots of fun and difficult chapters, and this game is a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. So the next game will be Find the Markers. So Find the Markers is a fun exploration game where there are many markers hidden around the map, and your goal is to find them all. There are many different biomes with different markers hidden in them. The harder the marker is to get, the more fun it is. There's one difficult marker to get, which is called the foliage marker. And to get it, you need to complete 3 difficult obbies in the secret foliage dungeon. This game is pretty cool, and I will give it a 9 out of 10. So up next is Blox Fruits. So Blox Fruits is a popular one-piece game and adventure game where you could be a pirate with a high bounty or a marine who tries to kill pirates. Destroy monsters to complete quests, collect gold and XP from completing quests, unlock new islands with different enemies on it, and so much more. You also can level up, and every time you level up, you get skill points that can level up your mastery. There are also weapons like swords. but also you can eat fruits that give you superpowers. Each fruit is different. Some are good and some are bad. This game does sound pretty awesome, but for me, it gets a little repetitive. And since I don't really like repetitive games, this will be an 8 out of 10. It's still a fun game, but it could be better. So the next game on our list is going to be Tower of Hell. So Tower of Hell is a fun game where there is a big tower with different levels. Each level is an obby. Your goal is to climb up to the top of the tower. It's called Tower of Hell because since there are no checkpoints, if you die or fall off at the top, you restart at the bottom. This can make players very angry, including me. This game can be fun, but it can be boring. If you like challenging obbies, this game is for you. I think this game is pretty fun, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So up next, we have Clicker Simulator. So Clicker Simulator is a fun clicking game where you earn clicks by clicking on the button at the bottom of your screen. With clicks, you can buy pets that increase your clicks, or you can rebirth, which gives you better multipliers. There are many pets, worlds, and other things to do in this fun game. It is also a little repetitive, which makes it a little bit worse, but it's still a fun game. I'll rate it an 8.5 out of 10. So now we have Anime Fighters Simulator. So Anime Fighters Simulator is an anime collector simulator where you destroy enemies with your fighter. The enemies and your fighters are all anime characters. When you defeat enemies, you get money. With this money, you can open stars and collect new fighters or unlock new zones. The only thing about this game I don't like is that it's also very, very repetitive. Like, very, 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 very repetitive. It's not a bad game, but it's not amazing. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. So the next game on our list is AllStar Tower Defense. So AllStar Tower Defense is a popular anime tower defense game where you have anime characters, which are called units, and you send them to battle enemies trying to get across the map. Your goal is to kill the enemies before they reach the other side. You can upgrade your units, which will make them do more damage, get more range, and sometimes make them attack quicker. You can collect units by summoning them from the banner, which costs gems. You can get gems by completing rounds of story mode, getting far in infant mode, or even doing the time capsule and getting free gems. There's a lot of things to do in this fun game, and I'll rate it a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have Shindo Life. Shindo Life is a fun Naruto game where you can be an awesome shinobi, collect new skills, level up, and do much more. There is a large map to explore, which is also cool. There's PvP and PvE in this game. This game can get boring after a while, but it's still pretty good. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So the final game on our list is going to be Beesworm Simulator. So at the beginning of the video, I said that there's one fun game that will be a 10 out of 10, which would be my favorite game. And Beesworm Simulator is my favorite game. There's so much to do, so you never can get bored at all. If you want to play a fun simulator, then complete Black Bear's quest and collect pollen from fields, then sell it into honey, the currency in Beesworm Simulator. If you want to play a fighting game, get 5 bees, go to the 5 bee zone, and complete Panda Bear's fighting quest, where you can destroy mobs all over the map. If you want to play a game where you raise a family, then go to Mother Bear and complete her quest on leveling up your bears by feeding them yummy treats. If you thought that was enough, well, there's more. If I mentioned all the things you can do in Beesworm Simulator, this video will be twice as long. And the best part of the game is Beesmas. Beesmas is the fun Beesworm Christmas event. The map is white with snow, and you can complete special Beesmas quests. You also can unlock presents and even equip special clothes that buff your bees. This game is my favorite game on Roblox, and I doubt that will ever change. So if you've never played any of those games, you should check them out. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. I post once a week, so see you next week. Bye!